is finding life difficult at the moment. Judd Trump, who's sailed through this tournament thus far, is struggling today. And if there's one player in the game you don't want to struggle against, it's Ronnie O'Sullivan.
So he was right up there from the very first shot. So he applied pressure on Trump.
Today, and his 77th professional tournament. As for Trump, he's trying to join ever more prestigious title.
One.
The red's open from. Playing all the way round on the bottom red. Ooh. Jaws in the middle pocket were not part of the plan.
6.
Send it further up. He didn't like it, and he certainly didn't even know it was there until he walked around having not got the other shot right. Positional shot.
6.
He's not hurting it. One or two slight gasps, because he never went anywhere near the pot. He tried to, as soon as he hits the black on the way back round, to hit them reasonably firmly. And that's exactly the problem, isn't it? I mean, the reds...
If this red was dead on the cushion, it wouldn't go, but I think it just bounced in a minuscule way. Enough. One for it to wriggle in.
Six.
They guaranteed the cue would end up
Ronnie
in the
O'Sullivan,
one place. 6. Trump can't pot the red.
One.
Oh, that's a big fluke. Just trickled towards the middle pocket. Didn't think it was going to reach. I was watching the red near the pocket. Well, he's going for the pot here. That is a sort of a confident man on
4-2.
6.
And then last night in the semi-finals,
had to hit it hard and
14.
go in the way of O'Sullivan if he continues. Long way to go, but it's a good chance now. There's been
22.
didn't intend to pop this red to middle, but suddenly presented itself and he was stopped in his tracks. Now he missed a similar red to that in the third frame on...
Very similar, but a different way of missing both times. But again, the big moment will only be a big moment if Judd takes advantage of it. A bit of deceleration.
$15.
No one's better at the powered blue to take the cue ball.
Check on 20. Foul. Miss.
There wasn't much for him,
Check on
as you can
6.
really work out from the fact that he hit the pink. This is
A tough job carried out quickly and efficiently.
One.
good shot. The teammates missed actually. He made it look simple, but very often they make contact with their head, but not quite the right amount to pot it. And there is an argument this frame is as crucial as anything we're going to see all day. If Sullivan wins it, because he has made a couple of errors.
22 in front, so he will need both reds.
$18. 19.
The two lengthy.
3 snookers, different ball game.
$25. 27.
2 brilliant players, but this frame, as I said, he's been a little... It was more important for Judd to win it than Ronnie, I think, but it hasn't worked out. A disappointed, concerned, slightly dejected body language. They played in a world final, of course, which O'Sullivan won, only
45.
And the world champion here.
One.
He's played that well. Just got the feeling, looking at O'Sullivan at the end of that, because I think a couple of frames since the mid-session interval, he's expected more from Judd than Judd has delivered. It's almost like O'Sullivan saying, show me what you've got. Because this is a time when
12.
Judd thought that the black was going to be possible.
20.
After 2 respots, it still wasn't.
$26.
How do you get the reds open now? He's got no angle on. Walk away. Which is something you don't see very often from these top players in this day and age. No.
Trump, 31.
Trump's scoring power restricted in this session. He's only made one. For Trump, this is all very different from 4. Nothing comfortable about this right now for Trump. It's a dogfight for him, trying to get some form of respectability back in the scoreline.
For a period, it appeared he was getting the upper hand in these finals against O'Sullivan. Think of the Masters final, which really told us what a brilliant player he'd become, beating Ronnie at the Alley Pally, previous frame. They are so fractional. Oh, that's rolled. Seems to turn right, that ball did.
1.
And the worst news of all is that he left that red, goodness me.
Oh, brilliant from O'Sullivan.
9.
He's not infallible,
17.
but far more often than not.
$25. $33.
Playing on Monday, it did run through my mind that O'Sullivan would relish it.
39.
Yes, it's been conducive. Judd might be seeing it a little differently after that previous shot where it may have drifted, but they do often just move offline slightly.
47.
But at the time, I don't know that he... He played a couple of good shots at the start of this break, the red and then the black to the middle.
55.
So just the And this is looking a little ominous and very worrying if you're a fan of... As I said, I think O'Sullivan is kind of invited Chump raise the stakes, raise his game, and he hasn't done it. Ronnie O'Sullivan.
$67.
Yet another O'Sullivan century. It would be his second of the afternoon. He's sixth, and he's 44th nil in the Champion of Champions alone over the years.
$83. $88.
Don't know what the music the DJ is going to play. O'Sullivan is also fallen victim to
sorely missed.
Yeah, I put together this match, and I was reminded when I was doing that Paul Hunter won a ranking tournament when he was a teenager.
Well, he got it much too thick, and he's left the cue ball in so tight. I can understand why he wouldn't want to play it. Well, that's very good. Begin here.
9. $17.
In a loss to John Higgins, he made a 147 in that match.
25.
Played that well. It was left hand. I see no reason why.
$41.
Want to go into the cluster. He's easily onto the two reds if he doesn't play it.
Yeah.
I think that's the controlled shot that he played.
$49.
He's got to get a frame on the board.
57.
Maybe he can still play the black ball. The dream is still alive.
$65.
We get to the point soon.
This really is a glorious chance if those reds open up.
7.
It's going to have to go well, this split. Wow. What a chance this is
81.
now. It really is. Period in play in the frame. It's in a lovely place all the same.
The history here.
89.
We see plenty.
$97.
And now,
$100.
Yes, playing on the red to the middle gives you an easy.
113.
And this is okay as well. Now it's able to punch the cue ball. And a couple of cushions for the yellow. The crowd getting behind them, but there's a wonderful hut.
$120. $125.
Well held. How about that? Official matches. Still a special moment.
perfection! Brilliance! Involving. Trump struggling until then. Now he's buzzing. The final takes on a whole.
Thank you. The final frame of the session, Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Worth making a point here. Quite often when a player makes a 1-4-7, they find it difficult to concentrate in the next frame. And of course, Trump badly needs to do that. He desperately needs to win this one.
I don't think it's broke at the end of that break. Often you see a hearty congratulations, but for whatever reason he didn't really react in any way. An air hug gave the person celebrating. Anyway, maybe he was getting himself psyched up to make one himself. Tell you what, that was some red one. Fabulous positions. And I'd be thinking about just winning this frame and getting a 5-frame advantage.
Doesn't like being upstaged.
17. $25.
Just lost the cue ball there. There you've got an absolutely great view of it. Tough. Yeah, the other red was not in the way, but
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 32.
it was it.
One.
Every single ball on the table.
Feed off of what he's just done. We know it only wins a frame.
9.
Help him even more.
$17. 31.
Come back in them.
$38.
Yes, had out of reach, unassailable.
$44. $47.
Exactly how he wanted it. It's
53.
an important next to continue the fight back.
When he came to the table, Trump, this was the one red you perhaps
64.
thought might cause just a wee bit of angst.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of these shots missed into that pocket from that sort of a line. Not this
65.
time. Yes, it wins a frame at 1.7, as they're saying, but it certainly will bring about a new sense of confidence and belief. It was a moment. This match has got a
71.
lot of mileage in it. It's going to be terrific this evening.
11 years ago, in 2011, Trump's
74.
breakthrough in Belgium. It was a mini classic.
78.
Both players were given a standing ovation at the end. And tonight, might be just the same.
83. $89.
It was O'Sullivan's afternoon, but Trump's golden memory. And Trump could yet strike gold this season.